Okay, it looks like we're live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano. So let's see. So I want to fix the bug from the last stream. So basically, it has to do with the escape. With the escape delay, right? So if you do this and then you press escape, it changes you into normal mode, but it takes about a second, yeah, until it actually updates, and that's because of the escape delay. But I cannot get it working in the last stream, so that is what I would like to fix today, and then. Okay. Yeah, so I want to get that working, and then I would like to, um, I'd like to probably clean some stuff up. Give me a bit of a shorter stream today because I don't have a lot of time, but that is the plan. So yeah, I have this, land page for the set escape delay, and I'd like to try that out. Third, let's go. How you doing, Texan? What is up? How do you actually change your color of your name? I didn't know that was a thing you can do. You're good. Glad to hear it. Uh, yeah, so I want to, after I get the escape delay working, I would like to factor the rendering out into at least a function, and then it will be further factored out from there, like into multiple functions and eventually into its own file, so that the rendering, like the front end part, is entirely separate from the actual logic of the program. That would be ideal. Or at least mostly separate. Kotlin developer is here? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you're not a Kotlin developer, you can just leave, okay? Yeah, so let's see. I need to do this set escape delay. Do I still have that? I did not. So let me set it here. Right, so this did not work last time. Now let's try it again. I actually did that wrong. I did everything wrong. There we go. Okay. Conklin, not Conklin. Real. Real. Let's see. Yeah, so I think that does not work. Yeah. It is shorter though. So that's interesting. But it's not 0. So I might have to actually read it differently when we actually read it. Read the escape key. We might have to read a secondary key if that makes any sense. But like if I said it's supposed to be in milliseconds. I believe that's what it says. So yeah, milliseconds. So I don't know why it doesn't quite work. Set it to 1. At least that. Cool. Still fixing the syntax highlighting problem. Well, it's not syntax highlighting. It's just with visual mode highlighting. Well, it really is to do with the escape. That there's just a delay. And I know what the issue is, but I can't seem to actually get it to work. Like, the issue is the escape delay. But yeah, I can't get it to be 0. And I'm not sure exactly why. It might have to do with the keyboard mode. Perhaps that could be it. Right, if I don't set it at all, it actually takes longer. So it does change it. Right, if I do this, and type out here, you see it takes, even maybe over a second. Or what it feels like for real. Everyone's been getting it. Okay, let me see. I might have to read this some more. So, right, here is the escape delay. And modifying that. Escape delay and tab size variables are modified. Right. Yeah, and I did it yesterday, and the get escape delay, it did say 0, so. So I don't quite understand. But I saw there was something to do with keyboards, like the keyboard setting or something like that. Or keypad, perhaps. Yeah. Something like that. I have something. Yeah, keypad, that's what it is. Keypad true, but then I changed that somewhere. Nothing in visual. In one of them. Not go there. Push-ups? Alright, 10 push-ups. Ow. Done. Okay. Hello, how you doing? Almost finished. Let me see. Almost finished first project, and Last project's on Python. Discord bot that fetches and works on data. Cool. Use it for a week. Is it on GitHub or is it closed source? Cursor, I do that. That's the only place I call that. Okay. Find some stuff here. I'll leave that. Closed source. Okay, of course it's open source. So you have the GitHub. Right, so I think this might have something to do with it. Keypad. I guess I could just look up on the main page, but... Right, and so we need that for certain things. If I set it to false, though. Typed it by hand. Looks like it did work. Bridge watcher. Alright. Okay, very cool. I'm not going to read the source because of Python, but I want to look at it regardless. And Metamy just rated. Appreciate that. How you guys doing? Cobb has a camera. Yes, set it up about a week ago. Welcome everyone. I'm working on my text editor. I've been working on for some time, and thank you for the follow, by the way. Yes. W raves. Let's go. Let's go for real. Yeah. So we're doing C here. A lot of follows. Okay. Yes. Yes, we're doing C, working on a text editor. Working on it for a couple months now, so it is getting to a point. Here is the link. How big is this file? Too big. Yes. Yes, this is what the editor looks like. It's Vim, so it's terminal. It's like Vim, so it's terminal based. It's modal. Yeah, it's similar to Vim basically in a lot of ways. Let's see. Yeah, so these are all the keybinds. They're all documented in the README. Yes. Okay. There's some config stuff and syntax highlighting as well. And let's see. So what I'm working on, Kano equals no, I was saying it was Vim-like. That's what I'm going to say. I'm working on a bug where the highlighting, right? If I go into visual mode, you can highlight, and then you change back to normal mode, and it takes a second before it updates. That's what I'm trying to fix. It's a small bug, but it is irritating. Yes, Texan made the icon as well. Okay. Yes. So there is also a small scripting language built in, but that's going to be replaced with a bigger one that I've been working on as well. But it's not ready yet. So, ropes here. No ropes. Nah. So the structure, the data structure, it is basically just a dynamic string array. Work of in. Yes, for real. Let's see. Yeah, the data structure. The data structure will basically keep track of the data and then the rows as well. So we know the length of the rows, but the actual text data is stored in just one continuous buffer that gets modified. So it's not necessarily as efficient in a lot of ways as a row, but it's more efficient in terms of the amount of memory used. But yeah, it is going to be a bit slower at times, but for the most part, it's fine unless you're modifying like million-line files. Yeah, but even with tens of thousands of lines, it still works pretty decently fast. Yeah, so that, yeah, but most of the keybinds are taken from Vim because I like Vim, so why not, right? Yeah, and that's about everything to do with it. And it's all here. Yeah, so I'm working on a bug, like I was saying. That has to do with the escape delay. So I'm not sure. Right, so basically ncurses has this thing called escape delay. Well, I think it's something to do with terminals as well, but it's part of ncurses as well, where when you press escape, it will wait a second while it's reading for another key if you're going to press escape and another key, or it also does it with control and things like that. So that is what I'm trying to look at. I'm trying to set it to 0 because I don't need it. But that does not seem to work, and I'm not sure why. Yes, so that is what's going on today. Okay. Go back here. And most of the code is in one file at the moment. The actual logic code. Okay, yeah. So I'm setting it here, and it doesn't work. So that's what I am testing. And yeah, we're actually looking at something by like cactus here. I was just looking at it though. Okay, let's see. Yes, that doesn't actually change anything, so anything to do with the escape relays. Okay, no, I want the escape relay right here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to read about this escape delay, and that's kind of flashbang. To try to figure out what why it doesn't update, because it's supposed to be you pass in the number of milliseconds that you want the escape delay to be, where it reads, waiting for the next key press. And when you set it to 0 or 1 or anything small like that, it is longer than 0 or 1 millisecond. Usually reproduce the bug on a separate project. Yeah, well, I know what the reason for it is. That's the thing. Like, it is tied to this directly. It's just the setting it does not. Right, because I can change this, and it does change the time it takes. It's just not what I would expect it to be. Right, so here, you press escape, and it takes it's about half a second or so. But when I don't set it, yeah, I get what you're saying. You can see it takes considerably longer, like over a second even. So it is because of that, but for some reason it's not actually 0. And I'm not sure why. We can get it as well and print it out. Maybe I'll do that actually. We'll have to write log. Because we can't actually print it out because it's terminal-based text editor, so. I can print it out before and after. And this is just executed on startup. Yeah, so this will just write to a file called logs. And if I look at that, it should update. So, yeah, first it was 1 second, and then it gets set to 0, but then it's not actually 0. So that's interesting. It's still reading, right? So uploading tag, I took that off. I don't know why it's there again, because I did take it off yesterday. I do remember doing that. There we go. Thanks for pointing that out, though. Okay. I don't want the keypad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So, like, when you have the control key, that's actually not defined in here, it's on here. When you have the control key, I can use this to read, like, if you press Control N F or Control N or something like that at the same time, you can read it like that. So there might be a similar thing you can do with the escape key, where you press it and then it reads it as like one entire thing. Try a negative value. Well, let me see. I can see. Yeah, it is signed. So that's interesting. Let's see. I didn't actually even think to do that. Negative value. I wonder what's going to happen. I'll look at the log, but yeah, it did not. And it just kept it the same. Okay, so it must default to 1 second if it's a negative value passed. Or perhaps it just gets set to what it was previously. So we set it to 0 and then do a negative value. Yeah, and then it just stays as the previous value. So it does not recognize it. Okay. Yeah, so I was looking at some stuff on this. Yeah, so there's escape sequences. and that is related to the control, like I was saying before. Do not do that. I do not condone that. What if you don't try to remove it completely, but have it as 10? Yeah, well, I was trying to set it to 1. I can try 10. Yeah, that's more than 10 milliseconds, but it's about the same as seems to be about the same as 1. Let's do 200 perhaps. Yeah, it is longer, a little bit longer, but it's not 0. It's not. Well, it probably is about 200. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't get it exactly why it does that. So it must be like there is still a small buffer that is there, unrelated to the escape delay. So it could be that. I don't really want escape sequences. That's not exactly. Keypad is not set to true. Right. Yeah, let me just turn these off and see what that is. Because that is used for other things, so I can't just turn it off completely. But I can try it for this to see if that. Yeah, so it doesn't actually change. Uh-huh. No delay. What is no delay? I've not heard of that. Do I use that in here? Perhaps. Right. Yes, this is part of increases, so where is the no delay? Be that any other window becomes active when you press escape. I don't think it has anything to do with that. Because if I don't press anything, it's still loads that, you know. Like it doesn't defocus the window. Yeah, no delay. How do I? So what if I set that? Window, and then what is this via? No delay. That's down here. Because is that to be a non-blocking call? It returns error. Okay, so that's not exactly what I want. Right, so this is like the default value. Yeah, so I don't think that's that is exactly right. Oh, no timeout. Read that. No timeout. That sets a timer. Okay. No timeout is called. Then it does not set. Let me try that. No timeout. That could be helpful. And we have to pass the window. So that's the main window. And then we want true. We want true. Yes. We can get rid of these. And I will enable these again as well. So if I do that. Right. Okay. So now it doesn't update at all. Unless I press it twice. Okay. Well, no, you have to even press it. Yeah, twice. Okay. So did I do that wrong? Hang on. It's not set a timer. Alright, so let me set escape delay as well to 0. Perhaps. For the person who already has local attention. For real. Gonna have to buy it. Yeah, so now it just doesn't do that. So what if I... So if it's true, I'm assuming it's the default value. The local attention. For real. Right, timeout. We use wget character to get the character, so distinguish that. Wait, I don't think it actually update that. How long does it take? Or is it, oh, it's just because it updated like that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because when you do this, it updates as though a character is sent. So that is why. Okay. False. Yeah, and that I'm assuming is the default value based on what I read there. so that's the same thing. And timeout. Timeout, yeah, we passed the window. And then timeout, we just passed the delay. You can't delete your own messages? I did not know that. Never actually tried to delete message. Oh yeah, let's look at the timeout. If wait negative waits infinitely, okay. Yeah, well, let me see. Let's just do timeout. Let's actually set it to 1. Only mods can do this. I did not know that. Yeah, so that's no different. That is just the normal. Okay, so there might be something different. Escape and arrow keys. Okay, because that's not actually using end curses. There's 1,000 messages. All right, let's go. Wait, it says 976 for me. Escape key. Escape sequence. All right. It might have something to do with get character, like the get this function. Right, we might have to change a property of that. Let me try something. So let me go to get rid of these things. And in this function, right, this is where it's handled. When we press escape, what if I crash? Just because that will crash the whole program. And it will safely close everything, but I want to see what that does. Yeah, it doesn't do a total update. So, but if I set let's set it up here. It's not used, that's why I have to do that. I need to actually get rid of the parameter. If I set that. Yeah, so both times it still has a slight delay. But you can see it was noticeably shorter. Okay. Noticeably shorter. So escape. Let me actually look at just in incursions. We have escape. We have escape delay. That's the variable. Something Windows related. Either the focus changes or you need to execute the W version of that function. Well, is there W? There's not W escape delay. Yeah, there's not. It could be that, but I mean, I could, yeah, but I can have this, if I use any other character, so what if I use control? I actually don't know if I have control. I want to see the end curses of all the keys. Key, no, we don't have that. Right, I don't know how to see that exactly. Right, all the keys, basically, is what I'm trying to look at. So not at least 2. Keys. Is this listed? Yeah, key enter. Like, key escape. No. Key backspace, so that's what we use here. Key control. I think this is one that I set, the escape key. In here. That's All right. Yeah, so it's defined like that. And there's some other ones here that I don't know that we use. Let's see. Is there an escape point? Escape. Esc. Is it just Esc though? Is that one of them? I don't think that works. Yeah. Um. Requires two inputs. That's what the thing is about. How do you turn that on? Escape. Yeah. Mm. Thank you for 1,000 bits, 1,000 messages. Wait, what? Is that the message or is that something else? Okay, I don't. Thank you, Texan. Appreciate that. WX. Okay. Wait, is that an? Yeah, I don't get what the 1,000 messages mean. Is that a message that you put? I don't know how bits work. Either way. Hey, yo. Let me go. Wait. Okay. I think that's how it works. Okay. Bit equals money. Yes, I get that part. Uh, yes, but I mean the message part. Because I know with like a sub, you can leave a message. Yeah. I don't know. It's just because it said 1,000 messages. Um, just want to respond to that. Should also be a message. Okay. Should already exist though. So I don't know why it doesn't like that. But I can set it here. I have it set escape in there. Yeah. Oh, you don't have to get after you initialize? Yeah. It still has a slight delay. Counted the message. Okay. Key name. What is key name? I have not actually key name, and you pass the character in there. Turns a character string into corresponding back. Really? What if I print it out, right? Or like write the log? Oh, that startup stuff. I don't really necessarily need that, but let's see. Bitrate dying, it says. Is the streamlining. Escape. Okay, so that just says what the key is. That is interesting. So if I do escape, it's like that. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. And this is like for it's still just character. Okay. I hadn't heard that. Yeah, but hang on, there was something here. So this, you can try to read another code. Set new relay. Okay. Well, that doesn't quite work because it doesn't call that. So I don't get how that works. Yeah, control. So this is the, I think it's the same macro that I use actually. Yeah, but I don't care about control. Right, does this, yeah, it's short now, it's a short escape, but it is, well actually it's not now because it's not set. Actually I think I'd rather set it at the main function. After everything's set up, right? Here. Because otherwise we press it and then it gets set back. Yeah, still crashed. It's short, but it's still not instant. Mm, it's above. Right, so that's the key. That's this one. 15 delay. Scale. That's a timer? Yeah, but how do you... Yeah, we don't have the, yeah, I don't... I would like to keep it escape. That changes the, changes it. Mm, it's in the get character function where it actually calls it. Or where it, delays. Close one. Let's see. Can I set this? Mm, I don't understand why it does. This is very old. Delay when you enact, and this does not have anything about that. Do they? I don't think they use those. Yeah, they don't use that. That's something different. Yeah, and the timeout I didn't change anything. Cursor has several ways of taking characters, such as escape or F keys. Yeah, it does, because it's waiting for a secondary key press. But I don't know how to disable it, or at least set it to something short. W set is it set W timer? No. Which one is it? Look at that one. And then we have W timer. Okay. This is not set. I need to just well, alright. What the heck? That does. That is interesting. Hmm. I don't know why it does that. What does this timeout do? I thought it was a timeout. Yeah. Okay. Blocking or non-blocking read. Oh, okay. Read blocks for that. Okay, so it's like setting the key, I suppose. Wait, this wings from an escape sequence. 2009. Wait. What time out when true is called? Yeah, but it does. This is actually the same thing, but there is nothing, no reply to it. This is a reply. I see a thread. Interesting. I don't know how to navigate this site. This is no time. There are a few functions that allow you to get the user input immediately. Okay. Let's see, what are they? Fetch. So any right, I don't see it's these. These are where all the keys are. Yeah, what is the save this? Get get character. Scan W? Is that that's for scanning a whole string though, right? Like scan it. So that's not You found 4 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Where did you find them? What? You just had them hidden away somewhere? Escape delay, right? Like that. Give me 1 second. Hmm. Oh, just okay. That makes sense actually. They were hidden in the back. Spacing with the keyboard. Gonna eat them all. Gotta do that. Get. What did it get? W. What is this do? Oh, okay, so that's based on that. That's not exactly what I want. Let's go back here. Let's feeling some of these. We can get line. Yeah, we can get stir, but I don't necessarily want it. It's just a single character. Let's see. Flag? No. Get char. Yes, they get. I don't get. Let's look at those. Perhaps there's something there. Oh, I see. Look here. Like there's different things. Perhaps one of them. Is there setting it? No way. No. Yeah. W delay. Does that as well? So setting no delay means to be that. Interesting. I'm gonna do that and go into visual. Still delay. What the heck? Let me look at this timer. So I don't think any of the attributes necessarily what I want. I don't know. Change window color. Go away or escape. No. Hate the Texas government. Who is the Texas government? I'm not. No. Governor of Texas. Greg Abbott. Not really familiar. I want to get into politics. Yeah, we always get into politics though. Just kidding. Timeout, yes. Flashbang. Can I do no delay on the same screen? Does that have the same effect? It's not. But there's still delay. Okay. Italy. Yes, then that either way. Right. But it does return value greater than 27. Perhaps I am missing something. Right, no delay. And half delay. No timeout. Where's the timeout? Hmm. It's the same thing. Unless it's a thread now. I don't think so. It's like an email. Right. New email. Okay. Mm, I don't. Yeah. Positively, but how do you disable it? Is it a delay in the terminal? Oh shoot. Okay. So it's actually part of the. Hang on. Part of the terminal. Okay. Hang on. Set and that. Is there a way to just do it temporarily? Because I don't want to refresh the TLS. Right. So it's actually something with the terminal. And it can't really be disabled. That's why it doesn't. Why it still has a delay even with that. Because so does Vim. So. Uh-huh. Okay, that has the same instant effect. Okay. It doesn't work here, but okay. Also delaying Vim, yeah. So it's actually with the terminal. Okay. So that is why there was it was shortened but not sealed. Okay. I mean I could add the same thing. I guess Vim has Control C as well. It's read the same way, so I can do that. Where I have escape, I can also replace Control C. Well actually do I use that for something else? No. Terminal for real, for real. Escape. Escape. Oops. Hey Tim, how you doing? What is up? Okay, and then that would exit the same way. Oh yeah, but it visual. I need to get rid of the crashing. So then, yeah, so you can exit instantly if you press Control C, but if you press Escape, it's going to be delay at least in my turn. Okay. So I was just spending 40 minutes on it for nothing. Okay. Great. Add set escape delay. And it is for escape. Not really an release, but basically. I just came back from the gym. W. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have that. Now, I guess I will try to move some of the rendering stuff into a function. Right, so I want to move it into a function, and then I'll work on splitting out more from there. You know, just a function in the main file, and then eventually it'll be its whole own file for like the front end stuff. So let's make a function. Void, at least for now. And I don't know what arguments yet. I'm gonna take the what we can do render buffer. We're gonna take a buffer. So I guess all that we really need is the state. Yeah. So we're gonna have to update some stuff. Basically, when we start the render, so the while loop is not necessarily rendering. We do a lot of calculations on it. So mostly what's in here though. Pop terminal should be part of the Kano details. Well, that's not really a core util. Like that's the point of it. So I just take all this, except for this stuff, because that is separate. Most of this stuff has to be here. Well, let's see. Yeah, so I think we can deal with that. So grab that. I'm just copying it for now, and I'll go back through and paste it in here. And so some stuff will have to be changed. Also need to be unindented by one. Okay. It's gotten very close there. Let's see, I want to make sure that compiles. No, it doesn't, obviously. But it doesn't seem to be. It doesn't, because we have to, because state is now a pointer. But yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this from here. I'll just delete it for now. All the stuff that we copied. Yeah, clean up the main function a little. Twitch power-ups? I have no idea. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's that new thing. We do bits or something. And it's like the points, but it's bits. I don't know how it works. It is new, and I've not read about it. Identify an emote? What the heck? I don't know how it works. Another way of spending money. Yeah. So we need to call the buffer render and pass the state pointer to the state. Okay. Yeah, and then the rest of this here is here. Yeah, so the character, everything that, all the information we need is stored in the state struct, including a pointer to the buffer, which is what we're actually rendering. So it should be state render rather than buffer. Because it's rendering from the state, not just from the buffer. On screen, so what the heck? Oh no. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Texan. Best emo for sure. I'm glad you chose that one. When you become VIP, I made you a VIP last stream. Yeah, I need to update this all so it recognize it is a printer. Right. Main win is not here, so it's state. We should have been doing that anyway. Reset it, and then it would be. It is just a pointer though, so it doesn't matter either way. State arrow buffer. Right. Well, what I can do actually is I'm going to use bin because it has the actual support for the massive search term frames, which Kano does not at the moment. Let's see. So what was that called? State. Let's just do this and replace state dot with state arrow, right? Because that's really what needs to be replaced. State arrow. All right, let's see. So that's most of what it was, but there is some more things. So world render start does not exist. Okay, interesting. Identify giant the rock. Let's go. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Texan. Bruh. That emo is actually really good. It's just a one-time use though. Can you make custom? Can I make custom ones of those? I don't know actually. I didn't look at it. It looks like I can. Hang on, I want to actually look at this. I'm just gonna look at it just for a second. Power-ups. Can you make a custom? Doesn't say you can. Hang on, I gotta look at it. Finally, this thing. Oh shoot, that's actually a good one. Message effect. That's better than the highlight my message. Wait, hang on, I gotta see if you can, doesn't look like you can. You can make the custom, point one. Maybe. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I can make like do 50 push-ups for 10 bits or whatever. Bin reversed. Wait, what? How do you do that? Why is it reversed? What? Or mirrored? Huh? I don't know how that works. And thank you for 10 bits. 50 push-ups. Okay, I'll do that. 50 push-ups. That's actually a lot. I'm gonna do 25 and then 25 more. In like 5 minutes. Okay, I did 25. Yeah, the last one's got a little not great. Uh, okay, yeah, I did 25. Yeah, in like 10, 15 minutes, I'll do the last ones. 50 is kind of a lot though. Okay, did not mean to exit. Well, I can't exit. I need to do more calisthenics. I mostly do weightlifting, so I'm not used to push-ups. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where we're gonna start. So where is that declared? It's down here. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that anymore. That's a one-time thing for now. I'll set one of those things if I can though. The power-ups to do maybe like 30. No, I'm not doing 500 push-ups. Yeah, I think I'm good on that. Where is it defined? It's defined somewhere up here. Before, so that's not great. But this is to know the column. So we can pass it into there. Or, well, we could even define it. Can we define it? Because we set it. But it has to stay the same in between. It might not have to. Call render start. Okay. Status bar undeclared. So yeah, that's state status bar. Okay, now I see more stuff. Uninitialize. Oh yeah, I need to set it to 0. How do you make the swatched emote? How does that work? Wait, is that? Oh shoot. Oh, that's the modify emote. Is that what it is? Oh, I see. I did not know. That's pretty cool. I did not know that's what it did. Okay. Yeah, set it to 0. Put it in sub-only mode. It won't change anything because everybody who actively talks in chat is already sub. Real. Alright, it did actually compile and it seems to work. Yeah, from the function. So that is good. The highlighting works. Let me try actually highlighting a C file. Yeah, okay, so all that seems to work. Seems to work fine. Alright, that's good. Let's see. So we have this here, we can just define it in there, so that's fine. So the only thing that's passed is the state, and it renders everything. There's some things that are outside of it, though. Right, I want everything related to incurses to be separate, like kind of removed from the actual logic of the whole thing. Right, because then it'd be easier to sort of add a front end. So I'll make functions, right, that you could basically make a wrapper for. So like instead of using wget_character, I can use Kano get character, and then it'll be a custom wrapper basically for this. Then you'll be able to write it for any front end you want. Sub mode. Alright, yeah, sure, I guess it's fine for 5 minutes. Probably. Hopefully nobody who is not subbed comes in and wants to chat. Okay. Yeah, so I want to sort of make that and make it separate from that thing, but I can make that for now. Escape. There you go. Okay. Okay, what else? Yeah, so some of this stuff is set here. That could be basically just a Kano init, right? Function. Something like that. Or state init, which will basically set it, and it'd have to be different for each front end. Real. Okay. Scanning file, so that's relating to the file explorer kind of thing. Right. Okay, but now it's already a lot cleaner. This could be, well, this could even use the flag thing. Right. What's it called? I implemented the one for Kano utils, but I don't know what it's called. Right here. What are you doing right now? I'm just trying to start to separate the rendering from the actual logic of the code. Right. What is that called? That thing for flags. It's in shared or something like that. Hang on, I don't know where it's at. Hang on. Okay, get opt. That's what it's called. Get opt. Kano utils is actually a thing. What does it have? Well, so what's implemented so far? We can go there. I can put the link as well. So I only implemented remove. Texting going crazy right now. Okay, I implemented remove, and that's all I've done. But Pra and Sigma and a few other people have implemented some other things. Let's see. So we have closed issues. So I don't know which ones we closed. And there is some pull requests that are not necessarily merged yet. But let's see. We have remove for sure. I don't know which other ones are. I think it's any that have any other commits in them. So one, well, is there these? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Is there a list of what's done? Let's not say so. Can't even find the icon? Real. Needs to be. Gotta submit a pull request. Remove dir. Okay. Yeah, all the ones that I opened were not. Tommy Luco follow. Appreciate that. Maybe we can turn off the sub only now, just in case. There was something that that they wanted to say. Let's see. Remove dir. So that was one. I think it's make dir and ch mod. Remove dir. Alright. Yeah, so that one. Yeah. Sorry, we're turning on for a test. Did not work out. George Hot style streaming. Real. George Hot's goat. Yeah. So those ones were not. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of them are merged though, like I said, they're in the pull request already. So there's make dir. Yes, that is done. Print working directory is being worked on. Base name, strings, head, true and false, date, expert. So some of them are being worked on actively. Well, actually, not super actively, but, you know, who needs GNU utils anyway? No, I'm not doing that right now. But that is what they are doing, yes. Get a tablet? Interesting. Like an iPad or Android. Let's see. Uh-huh. So yeah, some of this stuff, right, there's a lot of cleanup that can be done here. And simplification. But yeah, I kind of want to do this. So if I use get opt, things up with the indentation though. That's kind of weird. Just on the first part. I do that. Is there frame drops? There might be. Some stuff with the bitrate. It sometimes starts to die. Android tablet without specifically fine-tuned. Rustifying most of your tools. So using Rust. That's kind of a thing, you know? Rewriting it in Rust, right? It's not a bad idea. I'm not a big fan of Rust myself, writing it, but I get the people who are. Alright, let's see. So this, yeah, so get out. And that would simplify some things, if I can remember how to use it. So we have, there's only the file name we have to get from it, right? And then the other things have args. So actually, get opt long. That's on ThinkPad. ThinkPads are pretty cool. Is the FPS dying? My preview looks fine, but ThinkPads. Yeah, I like ThinkPads, the old ones. The old ones especially. Let's see. What's it called? Like the oops. I don't X300 is that what it is? Dell Latitude. Yeah, Dell's not as good. Even the new ThinkPads are good. But there was the what's the one specifically? It's older one that it had a Core 2 Duo or whatever, and there was the thing where you would put LibreBoot on it as well as Arch and have an entirely free system. The idea of that, I don't know, was kind of interesting to me a few years ago. I never did it though. Yeah, but I haven't actually used one. But I would like to get one of the cheap old ones just to try it out. Like try the nipple thing. New T14 for work, and it's decent. All right. X1 Gen 8, which is less good but better than most other light ultramix. Right. Probably not gonna be active tomorrow. When you're doing that. Okay. All right. All good, Texan. Because they are cheap. Right. Yeah. Nothing's as good as it used to be, right? These are the struct. Yeah, so I might do that. The options. So we have. See that? Yeah, and that's the only flag, I think. Right. I have a lot of stuff here that I don't necessarily want. Okay, so that's for setting the seed. I still think that the keyboards or ThinkPads don't have the control key all the way to the left. They do not. They don't? I did not know that. Oh, like this, I see. Where it's there. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. This one? Yeah, that one as well. It looks like these ones are. Second to the left. Switch it and buy. That's still kind of weird. Yeah, I've heard good things about this, like compared to the trackpad, the red dot, if you will. But I've never tried one because I've never had a ThinkPad. Right, let me get rid of this. So why do I do that? If I get rid of it, do I get an error that they all need? Because if so, why do I set? I do not. There's the comment thing. I'll get to that. The nipple, yes, of course. I've never used it though. Only Emacs users use control real. So where do I use it then? We passed it there, but we voided out. So what is that about? I don't know why I did that. That's interesting. Older Dell latitudes? I didn't know that. I might not be able to find it. Oh, I see. Hmm. It's not red though. I thought it was only on ThinkPads. Okay, so we can get rid of that. So what do we need to set here? We have the help. So dash dash help. That is one of them. What, just to get rid of compiler warnings? Yeah. But I don't remember why I set that. It's like basically indicating that it's unused. Switch yours to a red one just for the loss. Nice. What is that? So laying? Yeah, okay, that's kind of a weird way of doing it. But it is a string, I guess. Remember, if you need a string, be sure to install Kano on the AUR real or build it manually. Yeah, or Kano Git if you want the Git version. Kano is on AUR, always has been. Not always, but it's down here. Yes, we have so there's two. There's the Kano and Kano Git. Why do I have that? Right, this is the link to Kano. Yes, there's both. Kano Git. That is, it gets it from GitHub and updates it whenever there's a new push, and this one is stable, more stable. The editor, yes. Shouldn't be 5 different things at the same time. Real. The if that. Yeah, I didn't actually write that. It was a pull request. Where is that? Hang on, let me see. If not filing. Yeah, what's that about? Yeah, I don't know why it's on. I don't remember who wrote that. So, I must not. That's kind of weird. What? Why did but this has to do with the thing that's not fully implemented, where it calls the compiler. Can this build system recently change? Next installation is not supported. Oh yeah, because of the auto tools. Can you not build it on Nix then? Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to write Nix, so I can't actively maintain that. Let's see. So, yeah, I might just kind of get rid of this one. Like, I don't necessarily want to comment it out. But it's not really used, and I don't know that it will ever be. Because I'm gonna, right, it's basically, since LSPs are not supported at the moment. That was sort of for that, but then, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna actually implement it. We've done Nix. No idea how to write it. Real. What is up with your frame? I do not know. The bitrate looks like it is not doing very well. My internet sometimes likes to just become really slow for no reason. I do not know why it would be so bad right now. I'm gonna quit out of Discord. Anything that's using any extra stuff, I'll close it. Yeah, but sometimes it just kind of dies. Alright, it looks like it might be improving. Do apologize. Yeah, my internet's not very good. My Wi-Fi. Yeah, I might just get rid of it, and then it'll be in the Git history. Right, because then that's gonna simplify that a lot as well. Yeah, and I'll get rid of this. Well, no, I'll set it to. Sure. Maybe I'm just gonna set it to unused for now. Miserable lang, so I can get rid of lang. 720p, 2000 it should be fine. Let me see. Well, I can't really change it while it's live, but I might set that up for the next one. Yeah, because it is 1080p right now. Yeah, I'll have to update some stuff. Like, usually it's fine, but then sometimes it just dies. Oh yeah, you have to, it's E instead of Q, just to be different. Yeah, so I'll do that next time. I'm gonna go in probably about 15 minutes, so yeah, so I'll go through it. I'll probably mess with the bitrate and stuff, as well as, yeah, I might lower it to 720p. Okay, I'll have full, not all of them, but a lot of them. Discord and the bot still, of course. Okay, there we go. Now I had to restart the bot. Kano. Yeah, so these are all of the supported keys. So a lot of the, like, all the stuff that I used in game is there, and there's some other things that are slightly different, like undo is capital U, and then also Control O to create a line without changing mode, things like that. Switch to Kano then, at least for work, you get fired. Okay. Hmm. I mean, it's mostly similar with it. The only thing, really, not the only thing, but one of the biggest thing is query replace does not work super great right now, and you can't do it fully. Right, that's really the main thing that I am lacking, like that, and then also copy and pasting from, right, if you copy and paste from something outside of Kano, and then you paste it in, right, you can't, it's not supported with V, that doesn't work. We can do Control V in insert mode, and it will work, except if you have brackets, because we have, there's bracket autoclose, so if you copy something with brackets, right, let's see, is there something here that I can just copy? I'll just copy a piece of code from in here. Right, I'm aware of some of these things that need to be fixed. Yeah, but these are the biggest things that I encounter. So if I copy this, it's gonna duplicate the bracket. As you can see, there's one extra bracket there. So there's mostly that. So copy and pasting from outside of Kano, right? If you do it inside of Kano, you can yank and paste, and it works sort of fine. But that's really the main things. Unemployed Twitch and Discord mod for Codung. But yeah, that is, so that and the search query replace. Those are the main things that are lacking. Don't need that. Okay, so this. So yeah, I want to do the get up and how to use that again. Is there an example in here? Probably not. Maybe. Okay. Let's get up. So I want to use the get up long, but we want that. Well, get up long, and replace stuff with it. Put it in 0. Then we can do some stuff. Kano is not recommended for Stack Overflow developers. Yes, it is not. I shouldn't use an editor, should use ChatGPT. Real. So get off one. So there's a few things that we need to pass there. Well, we also set it there. Yeah, okay, so auth is a character. Well, it can be anything. Auth is get off. Right, but I don't necessarily want to set it. We can set. I can set it. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily good practice or whatever, but I don't care. Okay, that. If there's a warning, I'll change it. Right, so we do that, and then we have to pass. What are the things you have to pass? I don't know how to use it. I haven't used it in a while. Also, I don't know if it'll work. Might have to wait some. But let's see. So get auth long. So argc, we have to pass that. See, then that will be used. We can get rid of the unused. argv. Okay, argv. String. So that is sort of what we have. So we have. Really, it's not any, is it? Yeah. So we don't need any of those. So I think I can pass them in. But then I think they're supposed to pass that. I don't know. I could read. I haven't used Arch since 2018, then switched to Gentoo, and I'm on Nix since about 2020. Alright. And how is Nix? I've heard a lot of people like it, but it just seems kind of overcomplicated to me. That's my opinion. But I haven't actually used it, so you know. That is what. Okay, so longops is the struct, so we can pass the longops. And then pointer to, well, it's an array. When long index, I think that can be done. So options will be passed there, right? Option, yeah. So it's an array of these. So struct option long ops. Struct option long ops equals that, and we can put each one in it. Love it. Switch environments constantly, and these shells are godsend. Yeah, I'll have to try it sometime, you know? But I've heard the people that use it at least like it a lot, for sure. It makes it nice grading and everything else real. Name. So the name is help. And then has art is 0, so that is not, well, false. I think I put this, but I'll put 0 since it is an int. Flag. So that's like an optional thing, right? Where flag is what? Flag is null, then it returns val. Okay, yeah, so the val returns so null, and then val can be h. I think I can do that. I think that'll work. Just send the entire setup to a private GitHub repo and replicate it on my 4 different computers. Really? Ooh, that's interesting. This has a lot of things that I don't necessarily understand how it works. Config does have. Right, and then what else? So I think that's it. Config and help. And then, otherwise, if there is none, we just set that to that, but that can be done. So, that's what we need to pass. David and Manjaro, yeah. I used to use Manjaro for like 2 months and then switched to Arch. And that is what I've used since. Let me refer to steep, yeah. It's H. C. Alright, so yeah, those are whoops. Wrong things. Don't like atom Manjaro, just unstable, yeah. Mixed packaging, yeah. I have heard of that. Haven't looked into it though. How it works. Manjaro does not equal Arch, yes. So flag equals so what is the value that it returns? I don't remember how that works. Op string. Oh yeah, that's not what I want. Where is like the return value? So what is it set? Was it set to get the it's like arg something. Opt arg. Yeah, it looks like that. That is probably it, right? Break Java, real. I'm sorry. Right, so I think that's what it is opt arg. And if that, then we have that. Okay. And then we can this one is same thing. Right, and is there anything I need to increment or whatever? It does not look like it. And then, yes, then we have check this, and we have that. Okay, so opt-in is like the index, right? So if it's greater than or equal to RC, then we have an issue, right? So we can compare. I had to put there actually. It's crash. Expect. Well, actually, crash might not. So I'll just let's actually see. Is there something where it says that, where it prints the error? Yeah, just basically like I do here. We can set file name equal to argv opt index. Oh, Stan, how you doing? Hello. Website broke several times with release for expired certificates. Interesting. I did not hear about that. I think that's everything for there. let's try to build that, and we have some issues. I'm variable up. Oh, we don't use that at all. Okay. Oh, we need to switch over. Switch over on. Indent all this. And we'll do a default case as well, which will just print an error. And expected flag. Let's see. Here. And I'll use that up here as well, so it's consistent. I should make a usage function as well to print all that out, but okay. I'll use variable flag. So we don't use the flag. Wait, which one do we not use? Thank you for following. Blitz, I'll call you Blitz. That's alright. Appreciate that. Link config is so late. Hyperlink, interesting. And what is the, why is it unused? Let's get it up here perhaps. So wall. I have unclosed. Oh, I need a, there we go. It doesn't like this either. Oh, why does that not? It's an array of structs. Why not? Nice. Trying to keep up with the chat is kind of hard. Going crazy right now. Anime girl's wallpaper real. Favorite anime girl orange. Okay. What is that? Initialization. Right here. So this is how I'm supposed to initialize it. And what is the issue with that? Oh yeah. Alright, so we're supposed to use this for it. So no art and then require art. Right. Then 0 and 0. Right back 0 there. Complete element. Why is that incomplete? Oh shoot, okay, so we need to include get on.h. I forgot about that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, and it doesn't we don't want to print out with the config. Yeah. But I actually want to set it to out.txt if there is no argument. I forgot about that. That's kind of the default of how it works. Cannot open file. Okay, so that doesn't work. How actually is all his followers in his basement real? Can confirm. Okay, so I did something wrong. So I think the opt arg is probably not right. If opt arg. Right. You probably have to check as well. So if, well, let me print out the value. Actually, I can't print that into write log. Write log. not author, but instead flag. And I'll keep it up here. So flag, yeah, just each iteration of it. Uh, crazy stuff going on in the chat. It's not say the flag. I build a property. Well, no, it says could not open file. No, but there is no flag. Interesting. Yeah, flag. Then, if there's no flag, if it's null, then that's a problem. It's not even printed in here. Oh, shoot, but if author is null, then that's a problem, right? Yeah, but we don't actually set the file. We do it here. I'm kind of stupid. Yeah, let's print out the file. So that is wrong. Yeah. File name is that. So that is not right. I think I might need to do a -1. Or something like that. Anyway. So file name is null. That is not good. Use Linux wrong. Oh yeah. Right. So -1 is not right. But so opt index is wrong. If wait. Okay, so you have to do something like this. Okay. It's less than argc. Then wall is less than argc. Then we can argv plus. And it gets stuck. Alright, I have to go in about 5 minutes. So let me see. Let's go back here. Right, that's getting out of bounds. Yeah, that is not right. So the opt index is wrong. Let me look actually at the Kenya YouTube video. Because I use it in there, in the remove, so I might be able to look at that. Remove, right. A lot of stuff here, let's see. So a lot of flags, but if I pass it there, no. And then, yeah, so RV plus equals opt, opt in. See, and how do I get the file name? So how do I do that? File name equals that. So the oops. Let's see, I can't just do that. Doesn't like that. Most bloated window manager, awesome. something like that. Do it once. How do I do it here? Because I don't get that. RB opt index. Wait, but then yeah, so that is without not doing it. Look, listen like that. Oh shoot, because no, actually that's why. I am stupid. Okay, I can actually read. So, and shift returns what? Hmm. Yeah, so I don't get where it's at. Let me print each one and now. Get rid of it. That's fine. Oh, I actually don't want to print it. I want to write the log. So, no, no, finally no. Right, so it's all no. Yeah, so it just opens, it's just null, so it needs like that. So that doesn't work at all. None of them are right. So that doesn't work. What I thought. That's what I'm going to print out. Actually, I printed out the wrong thing. So, we have all these. So no that. There's no actual file. Finally, it's just gone. Okay, I do have to go. So I'm not going to commit this yet. And I'll work on it tonight. And then I'll send the actual commit, and once I get it working. But yes, I have to go now. So let's see. Give me a second. Alright, yeah, so that's gonna be about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.